damn needs fixed. I heard you been there about it. I said, I don't have a damn thing to do but wait on you till it gets well.
Oh, no, it's good to see that you're looking well.
I'm coming along. A month ago, I couldn't wiggle anything on this side, my leg or my arm.
Oh, that's good. That's great. Tremendous. Do you think you'll get back to that other little aircraft, the one for Steen?
I think so. Yeah, they keep telling me that I'm going to fully recover. It's just going to take time.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be good. With this,
My therapist told me last time I was there, it says 2 weeks from now, you're not going to believe the change that you see.
good. Well, it's only been just on a month. No, not even a month yet.
It's 25th of last month.
25th.
It's a couple of days shy.
Well, that's not bad.
Oh, John assured me that in 2 weeks I won't believe the change that we see. And I have to believe it. He's been doing this a long time.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to see.
I can't understand why my hand has real swell up at times.
Yeah.
They said that's a result of a stroke.
Right.
I thought maybe when I didn't have any control over his hand, it fly back into something. I got sore on the backside.
Yeah.
I had no control at all. The leg would fly off like that.
Well, it'd be no good holding a beer with that hand, so you'd be.
It's getting now where I can put it more. I could have done that 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
And now if I control those fingers to where I can pick up something, be a lot better.
So how often are you going to therapy?
3 times a week.
3 times a week. That's good.
I may go more depending on the situation. It's flexible. I can regulate it any way we want.
Right.
These people have a nice gym there. All the equipment in it.
Yeah. You doing any swimming at all? Were you a swimmer or?
What?
Do you swim very much?
No.
Not a swimming person.
No, not at all.
Well, I think I probably should leave you in peace and quiet once you have a bit.
Don't rush off until you're ready. Don't rush off until you're ready.
Okay. I'll just give that up. Does he?
Yeah. He's hunting a home for it. He says he's not interested in money. He wants to put it in a place that he knows it'll be kept forever.
On the wall in the hallway, you've got a picture of a white aeroplane, low wing, cabin aeroplane's got pits on the back.
You know, I started an airplane way back in the early 60s.
Yeah.
And along the way, before I finished, I got kind of disenchanted with it. I sold it to some friends of mine in Pittsburgh. And they took it over and finished it. And it's still flying. In fact, they just got it out of storage and got it flying again this year.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're going to do. One of them wants to put it in a museum, the other said he ain't ready yet, so I don't know. I just hope they don't ever get hurt with it because it's not a forgiving airplane.
No. It looks similar to that low wing racing aeroplane.
Yeah.
An outgrowth of that?
It's not a real fast airplane. It cruises about 185.
But it looked to be similar to that racing aeroplane, but just expanded up a bit.
Yes, but they put wingtip tanks on it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of dangerous. The one thing, when you go to land, it's going to stall on one side.
Yeah.
I originally had an all-flying tail on that thing.
Oh, right.
That was awful. They flew it down here with that thing, and I flew it one time. Boy, that thing's got to go. So we took it over to the shop. I built them a new tail for the boy. They flew pretty good. several times. They rubbed off what foot frames one time.
God, that's scrappy. Yeah, I was unaware that aeroplane existed.
Yeah. They called it the Willamette after my wife.
Mm.
They had them at like 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
The two guys that originally owned it had some kind of falling out.
Yeah. When you sold it, had you built the wing and the fuselage, or structurally you'd done most of the design work? And
Yeah, I had built the wing,
yeah.
all the structure. It was just spars sticking out, and outboard end, the tips at the end built. When I had the flaps and aileron all done, the gear on, the engine in,
Yeah.
I found myself out of time and out of interest.
Yeah. Know that feeling.
So these guys came by, want to know what I was going to do with it. I said, well, I guess I'll sell it. I don't have time to fool with it. So they made me an offer and took it home.
I believe Steve Wolf is building another Samson.
Yes, it's almost finished.
We're almost finished it.
It's already sold before it's finished. Some guy from Germany found out about it, bought it sight unseen.
Oh, great. Yeah, he's a good bloke, Steve. Good fella. I almost didn't recognise him the first time I saw him after he'd lost weight.
Yeah, she's got it slimmed down. pretty
Yeah,
good.
boy, he slimmed down. I haven't met Kathy yet, the new wife.
But she's a nice lady.
Yeah, so I believe.
I guess he's up about Oshkosh now. He's going this year anyway.
Yeah.
When does this start?
Tuesday, which I think is the 28th. Tuesday, next Tuesday. I just hope the weather's kind to us up there.
Yeah, I hope you don't have another one of my travels.
Oh, boy, that hot one.
I was there that hot year.
Mm.
Tom gives me a car to drive. I'm like, well, that's not much help. You can't drive among all the people.
How do you think, Tom, what's your opinion of EAA these days, and Tom's running
Well,
it?
I haven't paid much attention to it really, but it seems to be going along as
Yeah.
usual.
I've heard criticisms, but I guess that's going to happen regardless.
There's always a group will get together that's jealous of whoever's in charge. They pull that on Paul about 3 times.
Yeah.
Got a big vote going on that ground. Bob went at one time, got all upset over some kind of dealing with Paul. And it started one of those campaigns. Cost the EA a lot of money for nothing.
Yeah.
Well, you know, a man like Paul started that damn thing with nothing.
Mm.
And he's bound to put a good bit of his own money in it to get it.
Oh, yeah.
And if he gets a perk now and then, I don't hold it against him.
I don't. Well, if he hadn't done it, if he hadn't started the organisation, I don't know if anybody ever would have.
Yeah.
And,
I don't hold him quite as much as he wanted to.
So my feeling is, I hear criticisms that, Oshkosh is too big. Well, for me, it's not. It is a big show, but it's a chance for me to meet a lot of people that I deal with in one place. Okay, I don't know what it was like back in 1972 or 73. I know what it was like in
I
mine.
wasn't there,
But
I was fighting the feds over last year. I'll tell you a little story about that. I was in Gainesville at the time, and one winter some guy from Milwaukee came down here on vacation, and he'd heard about me building airplanes, so he came back in to see me. I don't remember the guy's name, but he was a blonde fellow, kind of short, stocky. And a very nice fellow to talk to, and he started telling me about this organization they had up there in Milwaukee, which I've got together and organized EAA. I said, for what? He said, we're going to build experimental airplanes and fly. So, shit, the feds never let you get away with that. I had just been through a house where they had notified me they wasn't going to license another experimental for me. I just figured that, damn it, this will never happen. But, he had this little 8.5 of them sheets folded the long way up at the top. It said Experimenter. That was their first magazine.
Yeah.
And he asked me if I wanted to join. I said, no, I don't think so. Fifth never let you guys get away with it.
Yeah.
They sure fooled me.
Oh no, I think it's wonderful that they did, because our regulations in Australia now have followed suit. We've now got the full experimental category. Because when we started building our pits back in 1974, we were limited. We were supposed to only put 150 horsepower in, only 2-seaters maximum, and no aerobatics. Well, eventually the amateur built category became, I think, 200 horsepower, 4 seats, and aerobatic. And then in recent years, we've now got the full experimental category, which basically says they can't refuse it. If somebody's built it and they want to fly it, they can't refuse it. So, fortunately, we haven't had too many incidents or accidents. We've had a couple, but by and large, the system is working fairly well. We will have more accidents in the future, but generally it's not too bad.
When you get around and look at some of these airplanes, you don't wonder that you have an accident.
Oh yeah. But some of the store-bought airplanes have got their own problems too. Beechcraft and Piper.
We had one fella down here that built them pits. Awfulest damn thing I ever saw. I ran him off of my strip twice, told him don't come back.
It was just rough, was it? Just rough?
No, it was rough. He got one of my friends to rebuild an aileron for him, and where the tip rib didn't line up, he had to put 2 pieces of aluminum side of wood resin in it to form the tip rib.
Right.
All kind of crazy things. Another fella built one down here. It's belly aching about his buddies were all 6-packers. He was about half crop in it. He bought some trailing edges from him. He stuck them in the back of his car and standing there talking to me, and he slammed the door on the trailing edges and bent them up. Right?
Yeah, I suppose it would have been a problem over here. You would have been on everybody's wish list. Yeah. You must have had some interesting phone calls over the years from all around the world.
The fellow spun in inverted up there and burned. A guy up there got the damn flying wires that belonged to his airplane.
Yeah.
He never finished the airplane before he died, thank goodness. You know they were dead soft after they went through that fire.
Been through a fire, yeah. We had it's funny how you get dragged into things like that. We had a Piper Cub that was blown over in a big windstorm and pretty badly knocked around. And an acquaintance of mine, a friend of mine, bought the airplane and had it repaired. Well, he's in the car spare parts business, and of course knows everything. Nice enough fella, but never needs to talk to engineers. And he rang me. They brought the fuselage down, and he'd rebuilt the wings at home, and I'd overseen the wings. I had a look it over, and they weren't too bad. So I showed him how to recover, and he recovered the wings. But he'd had a company at Bankstown do the repairs on the fuselage, and when he bolted the wings on, the wings weren't square to the fuselage. One wing was forward, one wing. Oh boy, do you think there were some phone calls about that one? But that aeroplane, and that had a lot of things in it that I wasn't happy about. And that aeroplane has now been sold and hasn't flown in, it's got to be 12 years now, which I'm very happy about. It just worries me, because there were some odd things done to it. So if it never flies again, I won't be upset.
I bought a PA-12 a few years ago. That the wing just so badly damaged, it's hopeless. So we bought new spars, and we bought ribs from this outfit up at Dakota that makes ribs, that's STC.
Yeah.
He has an extruded cap strip rather than that thing a Piper makes. They're real nice ribs, and I just built him a set of wings and I finished it. We were able to locate the bolt holes by straightening those spars out. I had to build new aileron hinge brackets for it. whole bunch of stuff. We basically just built him a new set of wings. Built some aluminum gas tanks for
Yeah.
him.
Well, we should probably let you have a bit of a breather. We're going to find a
Don't
hotel.
worry about me.
Well, we're going to find we're going to find the hotel we booked into. I'm not too sure where it is. It's somewhere in Homestead.
When are you going to Ocala?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. Well, that's going to be about an 8-hour drive.
Oh, we're going to get away early on the turnpike.
On the turnpike, it may be shorter.
Mm.
When I used to drive it, I didn't go to turnpike. Turnpike wasn't there.
What's the charge? What do they cost on the turnpike? Is it
What?
is it a tollway, the turnpike, or is it a freebie?
No, it's so.
It's toll.
I'm not going to tell you how much the toll is from Europe, but I don't know. She's been it a few times.
Well, I've got some directions. I may get lost.
We always go up 27.
Hmm? Yeah.
Route 27 is free.
Yeah.
It's a nice road except you go through these towns.
Yeah. Well, that's what Steve just said. He said, he said you'll stop and start and red lights and traffic lights, whereas a toll
Martha?
turnpike.
Martha,
Yeah,
how much is the turnpike from here to Zip Wildwood?
from here to Wildwood,
Yeah.
about $14-15.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay.
All right.
And it's sure a better way to go though. I mean, really.
Just get on it right out here and head north and
Head north
get on
and down
I-75 and keep going straight and you're in Ocala.
Right. Well, I've got some directions. Whether I can follow these directions, I don't know.
What, going to Ocala?
No, once I get to Ocala.
Oh,
Oh,
well now that I can't help